Hello everyone, Says the Red Pikmin here, and yes, this video is true. I'm going to be teaching you how to edit videos the way I do, or at least the basics of it. I don't know if this is going to be a multi-part type of thing, but hopefully it's not, because I'm currently sick, so ignore my sickness, please, for the love of God. Anyways, with that being said, before we get started with the whole editing process, you're going to need three things if you want to edit like me. And I will put all three of the apps right here on screen. And yes, I said apps because I use a phone to record. So basically you could call this editing for mobile phone users slash beginners, I guess. So yeah, there they are. Let's get them out of the way. And now, onto the main part of the video. Take it away, past me or future me. I don't know when this is being taken, so it's either or. So, yeah. Hey guys, it's me, Sans the Red Pikmin, again. And as I just figured out, all the footage I just recorded got freaking corrupted. So now I'm gonna have to explain this to you all again, using images instead of video footage. I'm sorry you have to deal with this, but I do not feel like doing this again. I'm still sick by the time I'm recording this, so bear with me, please. Thank you, past me. So, as you will be seeing in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to edit like me. Now, we should get started with the basics. So first, like I said in the intro, you're going to need these three apps that I'll show on screen once again. Alright, now, I'm going to be talking about Image Eraser for a minute, so we can get this out of the way. Now, Image Eraser is, as you can imagine, it's an app that erases things. Now, as you see in this image, the best way to get rid of stuff from images that you don't want people to see, and for like thumbnails and images that are seen in the middle of the video. Sorry, I am still sick by the time I'm recording this. Anyways, as you see, I am using that tool. I do not remember the name because I am not seeing the image right now. Anyways, yeah, it's really good whenever you want to get rid of images, but sometimes they can mess up, like in this clip, and then you're going to have to manually erase everything around the image you want to crop. It may seem tedious, but it is worth it at the end when it becomes the end result. I'm sure with some patience and some time, it'll be great. Trust me. Anyways, now that we're done with that, once your image is done, you can, well, change a few things. I'm not going to go into detail what those things are, and have that image in your camera roll. Why would you need that in your camera roll? So you could put it into the editor. And that brings me to my next point. The point about the software we use for recording audio from, like, let's say YouTube or something like that. Again, I do not remember the name. I will put the image on screen once again. Sorry, I am rushing this because I am so tired. Anyways, once again, as I said, we are going to be going into here. Now, why the heck do I have this app? Well, it's to record the audio for, like, background, like music or other stuff like that. Now, before you, go ahead and go willy-nilly, there are a few options I'm going to show you that I myself messed up whenever I was originally recording this video. There are three options for audio: mic, mute, and internal storage. Internal storage, sorry, is what you get whenever it's only the sounds coming from your phone and not the outside. But that doesn't mean that you can't hear the outside entirely. There is still limitations. Oh yeah, before I continue, get the free versions of all three of these apps. Sure, you're going to have to deal with ads, but trust me, it is worth it. And yes, Power Director has less features, and you're going to have to deal with ads in the other software, except for Image Eraser, because Image Eraser is just free. But we're going to have to deal with it. Anyways, again. So, then you're going to want to go to YouTube or whatever site you want to use. And you're going to screen record the video. Yes, it does seem cheap and it's going against copyright law, but it actually isn't because you're just using the audio, but YouTube doesn't say otherwise. And I'm not trying to teach you guys anything illegal, it's just the way I do things. I don't know if YouTube is going to strike me down for this. I do not know. Please, YouTube gods, please be merciful to me. This is what I've done for years. Well, not years. Well, 1 year. But anyways, as I was saying, you're going to screen record the video using the software, and before you do anything and use the audio, you're going to want to cut out the intro and or outro. Not intro and or outro. I meant the time where you started the recording and the time you stopped it. Trust me, it'll save you a lot of hassle in the long run. Sure, it'll take longer, but it is worth it. Anyways, once you do that, you can put that video into the editing software, and this right here, this is going to be your friend when it comes to this type of stuff. Opaque, or I think it's opaque. No, it's opacitate. Sorry. Opacitate is going to be your friend when it comes to this, because once you freaking set opacitate to 0, boom, it's like the image, it's like the video isn't there. But that doesn't mean the video's not there. It's still there. You can still hear the audio as long as you don't mute the audio, which is also one of the settings. So yeah, you're gonna need that for freaking audio, like how I do it. Anyways, continuing on. Sorry for the coughing, I'm still sick, like I said. Anyways, man, why do I keep saying anyways? Anyways, again. Next, we're going to be going on to images and how to edit them. Well, not really how to edit them, but something I do with certain images. Whether the image is used from how, you know, the eraser software, or it's just an image you took from wherever, you can place it into the video, and if you finick around, you can find some settings like animation, where you could fade something in, fade something out, but yes, there is a fade tool, but that doesn't really work unless the clip or the image is more than 1 second, so I choose to use animate because it's a lot easier. Anyways, continuing! Now, depending on what setting you put it on, and how well you edited the video to have the image be on screen, it should look great at the end result. Now, with Power Director, you do have to be very specific because this software does allow you to go frame by frame, which is what I do, which might explain why videos take so long to edit. Well, not that long, but whatever. You're going to want to have to go frame by frame to get the best stuff possible. And the end result should be the intro you saw there. Now, granted, like I said, I am not a professional. I am nowhere near in the professional field of this. So, take my words with a grain of salt, as you will. But follow the steps something sort of like this, and you should be good to go. Now, with that being said, this is the end of the video, everyone. Glad you all made it to the end. Now, hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe I'll do a part 2 if you want me to go even more in depth. I really don't want to do that, though. So, take my words with a grain of salt. And I'm speaking to you, inklyboi. Follow these steps almost exactly. Finick around if you need to. And you will be good to go for this collab. Anyways, bye-bye!